Day 15. Welcome back, y'all. Today was definitely a more laid back day than yesterday. First job I had a job this morning. She ended up texting me saying she needed to reschedule, which is fine. But yep, so I got to kind of chill this morning. Decided that, you know what, like, I've worked out for the last 14 days straight. I need to give my body a rest day. So I've decided that after every 14th day, like today, the 15th day, and on my 29th day, I'm going to be using that as a rest day. I think that's super important. And I've just been going. It's been feeling so good, but I could tell my body definitely needed a rest. I still got my outside workout in. This is me and Duke's, probably our third walk of the day. Just because I haven't really been doing much today. Besides, I went and did a job at like 2:30, 3 o'clock. A gutter cleaning. And when I did the bid, the dude has his roofs are like high up, so I was just looking at how much gutter he had, took the square or the footage of the gutter, and that's how I did my bid, because that's usually how I do it, but I got there today and got on the roof and realized that he had gutter guards around his whole house, so there was nothing in the gutters. And all I did was take his blower up to the roof, blow all the leaves and all the debris off onto the side, which is there's like a little like foresty kind of area that he had. I made sure that it was okay before I did that. I had brought bags and stuff and told him I could bag it, but he said he had no problem with me just blowing it onto the side. So I did that, and then he was very happy with the service. He went and left me a good review on Nextdoor. So I'm hoping that gets me some more leads. But yeah, then I went over to one of my buddy's houses. He was kind of on the way home from the job, so I stopped by, said what's up for a little bit, and then came home. Went to the store with my buddy Gabe, my roommate, my buddy. But yeah, we went to the store, picked up some chicken wings, got those marinating for tomorrow for the fights. Good fights tomorrow. Got the weekend off, and then next week is busy. So come on, let's go. So yeah, I got Poirier winning. Come on, Duke. Keep it moving, buddy. But yeah, like I said, I got Poirier winning tomorrow. Max coming off a knockout. Poirier's last fight in his hometown. I'm going with the diamond. But today was good. Today actually really relaxing, which I feel like it's been one of the few days that I've had off since I started this challenge. I've probably had about 2 or 3 days that I've been able to kind of just chill. Still got a job done today, which is always good. But yeah, nothing too crazy. Definitely need to drink a little water before bed to get to that gallon. I know I've consumed at least half a gallon, because I have a gallon of water that I just keep refilling out of our little water filter, and use that as my measurement. But yeah, it's about 11 o'clock, 11:15. Me and Duke are out here just roaming. My buddy wanted to go out to the bar tonight. His birthday is on Sunday. He wants to go out tonight. He wants to go out tomorrow. Then he wants to go get mimosas Sunday morning. And he's got all kinds of plans. I told them I'll go to breakfast with them for sure. Oh, that's actually reminds me, that's on Sunday, and I mean, if that interferes with church, then I don't know if I'm gonna be able to make that, because I'm not gonna be missing church at all for the next however many weeks I'm doing this challenge. You know, that's one of the big things about this challenge is just growing stronger in my faith. And me and Dookie are about to head home right now, do a little Bible study, maybe hop on the game. I don't know, it's kind of late, but yeah, just chill. I got home from work and had a little Heineken Zero. I let my roommate try my Heineken. I let Gabe try it. He was like, yo, it's pretty good. I was like, yeah, I mean, it's just a beer with no alcohol. Like, I like drinking beers even if I'm not getting drunk, you know. So Dookie's gotta go potty. But yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna go to the square, like probably afternoon time. Go walk around there. Me and Duke didn't get to the square this week just because I've been really busy, but we'll get over there. Today Duke was in timeout for a little bit because he decided he wanted to pee inside the house after we just came back in, and he had just went pee. So he spent a little time in timeout, but took him on a car ride just not too long ago. And then I went on this when I took Duke on the car ride, I was going to go get a little Coke Zero, because that's been my little guilty pleasure, I guess you could say, is the Coke Zero. Staying on the no sugar, but still treating myself a little bit with the Coke. And usually I just go to the Quick Trip to grab my Coke Zero. But I was like, you know what? Like, I haven't been to this liquor store that they usually see me a couple times a week over there. So I was like, and they're my buddies, not really my buddies, but they're nice and cool to me. So I was like, I'm gonna go get my Coke Zero from over there today. And I go over there and it's closed down, and it's only 11 o'clock. I'm like, yo, like, I know the hours of this place. They closed at 11:30. I was like, what? I was like, dang, they closed early. I was like, well, it looks like I'm gonna go to QT and get my Coke Zero. So then I'm like walking back to the car, and I hear like the door open. I hear my little buddy. He's like, yo. And I look over. He's like, come on, just for you. So I go up in there. I walk up to the door. I'm like, hey, man, like, I just came to get Coke. I'm not even buying alcohol. Are you sure? He's like, yeah, man, whatever you want. Come on. So I like go inside. Next thing I know, there's like 3 people at the door trying to get in, knocking. And he like goes up and he tells them like, hey, man, like, we're closed. And they pretty much were like, yo, like, we just saw you let this guy in. And he told them like, no, like, that's family, like, we're closed. And I was like, wow, that's crazy. I was like, that's some loyalty right there. I was like, I'm not drinking right now. I was like, when I start drinking again, you know, occasionally, I was like, I'm not gonna go anywhere else, man. I was like, yo, that's love. I was like, that's cool. I appreciated that. So I got my little Coke Zero, and told Duke, I was like, we'll go on another little walk, make our nightly video. But yeah, 15 days down, half a month. So we're 1/6 away, 1/6 down. Sheesh. What else can we talk about, Duke? I need to figure out what I'm gonna do after next week. I know that I want to reinvest some of this money from these big jobs that I have back into the company, and I'm figuring out something that I can purchase that will add value to the company and make me more money. So right now I'm kind of thinking like maybe a blower, maybe a pressure washer, but I'm also looking towards the winter time of, all right, when it starts getting a little colder, it starts raining and stuff, like what can I do during that time to keep the business functioning and running? And I'm gonna be in school and stuff as well, but at the same time, like, I feel like this is what I have going right now is not something that I have to stop just because I'm gonna be in school. I got plenty of people I know who are willing to go and work, you know. So as long as I can keep finding jobs, whether it be landscaping, gutters, pressure washing, painting, you know, stuff like that, I feel like I can just keep it rolling and kind of just be the overhead guy, I guess you could say, and just kind of facilitate the jobs, not really work them. Of course, I'd work when I have time on weekends and stuff, but I'm going to be very, very committed to my schoolwork and my studies. But that doesn't mean that I have to stop doing what I'm doing with the business, you know, necessarily. I was talking to my mom today. I told her, like, ideally I want to not run, but I guess I'll have to run them for the beginning for sure, but eventually pass off the duties and stuff. But I want to own like at least 3 businesses. A landscaping business for sure. I want to have my chiropractic office, and then I want to do something like a coffee shop. I've always really enjoyed coffee shops, and I feel like having a coffee shop in the right area is like, it's just, I feel like that's a really good business opportunity. But that's far down in the future. Right now I'm just kind of focused on this business, how I can grow this and scale this. It's only been getting bigger and bigger since I started, so don't plan on stopping anytime soon. Just looking into the LLC stuff and just making myself more official, getting a logo. I already have the name. I'm not gonna tell y'all the name. I might have already told y'all though, to be honest, in one of the videos, but I'm gonna tell you the name. And then I mentioned it a little while ago, but I have another business venture that I've started that has been going really well, and might tell y'all about that one here pretty soon. We're just gonna see. I don't know if it's gonna be a long-term business or if it's just something that I'm doing in the short term, but yeah. Other than that, I think that's kind of all for today. Talked to Lil Jay today. He sent me a video of this job that he did. He did another epoxy flooring job. Shit looked badass. So I was like, dude, that looks sick. He was like, this is only a single flake. He was like, the double flake is even cooler. He was like, I'll send you videos of that. So that's another thing that I've talked to him about adding on to what I'm doing, because he told me, he's like, yeah, I do every part of the process. He's like, I asked him, I was like, if I got you a job or like contracted a job for it, like, could you do the whole job? And he was like, oh yeah, for sure. Kind of just explained the process to me, and I could tell that he obviously knowledgeable about it. So I would have no problem taking a job like that and learning having him teach me, and then building off from that as well, you know. So just that's kind of how my mind's been working these last couple weeks, and I feel like that's a big shift from where it was before I started this challenge. I feel like I have a lot more clear head and a lot more ambition. Just staying in the right mindset. I feel like not letting myself get lazy, not letting outside factors affect kind of not just my mood, but my lifestyle as well. So yeah, I recommend everybody to give it a shot. Whether, you know, it doesn't have to be 90 days. Go 7 days, go 3 days. You know, start small. Like I said earlier in the videos, all it takes is one step, and putting it in God's hands and trusting that He's gonna give you the strength to do whatever you have in mind. But yeah, I think that's all for today, guys. Me and Duke, you're gonna walk around a little bit more. Come on, don't go in there. These people always keep their door open, and Duke always wants to see what's going on in there. But yeah, I love you, family. I hope you guys have a great Friday, great weekend, and we'll see you tomorrow.